Here we are asked to make x the subject. We never like dividing in mathematics. As I've got two terms in the bottom, I can place that inside single brackets. The opposite divide by x plus 5, therefore is to multiply both sides of our equation by x plus 5. We must do the same to both sides to keep the equation balanced. On the left-hand side, therefore I have a multiplied by in single brackets x plus 5. On the right-hand side of my equation, I know that multiplying by x plus 5 and dividing by x plus 5, they're the opposite, so they'll cancel. That will leave us with the numerator, which in this case is 1 minus 7x. Expanding out my single bracket on the left-hand side of my equation, whatever is directly outside a single bracket, you multiply by each term directly inside. A times x will give us ax, and a times positive 5 will give us plus 5a. On the right-hand side, I've still got 1 minus 7x. As I want to make x the subject, I want all the terms that have x to be on one side, and all the terms that do not have the letter x to be on the other side. As I've got positive ax on the left-hand side, and I've got negative 7x on the right-hand side, it makes more sense to bring the negative 7x across to the left by doing the opposite. Opposite of minus 7x will be to add 7x to both sides. Now that I know I want the x terms to be on the left-hand side, I want to move any of the term that does not contain the letter x, in this case the plus 5a, to the other side, in this case to the right, again by doing the opposite. Opposite of plus 5a is to subtract 5a from both sides of my equation. On the left-hand side, I'm left with ax plus the 7x that's come over. I know that plus 5a and minus 5a will cancel. On the right-hand side, I'm left with 1 minus the 5a that's come across. As I know, negative 7x add 7x will cancel. As I now want to make x the subject, I can't add these as they're not like terms, as like terms have the same combination of letters, but I can factorise out the letter x. As I have two terms, I know it's going to factorise into single brackets. What do I times x to get back to ax? Well, I'm missing a. What do I times x to get back to positive 7x? In this case, I'm missing plus 7. On the right-hand side, I've still got 1 minus 5a. As I want to make x the subject, when I'm outside a single bracket, the operation is to multiply. Hence, the opposite of multiply by a plus 7. In this case, to divide both sides of my equation by a plus 7. On the left-hand side, I know a plus 7 will cancel to leave us just with x.